Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. The murder of a scion of Ra halts the progress of the sun across the sky. In response, a group of strangers are unknowingly brought together by their divine heritage to investigate the crime. A Light Extinguished is a Scion Second Edition story, with Joaquin as the storyteller, Chris playing Hassan, Craig playing Nick, Mitch playing Gary, and Slavic playing Jesse, in a story supported by Onyx Path Publishing. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can contact us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
Hikaru is sitting at the table. She looks about roughly the same age as like Kieran was, like late 20s.
I sit down next to her, but like not creepy next to her.
All right. Yes. How may I help you?
Again, I'm Nicholas. We kind of just found out like about a lot of the science stuff today, but you know how fate works and everything.
Yes, I remember my own time to be introduced to all this was so long ago. It seems.
What happened?
I was a young girl in Japan. My mother, Materasu, the sun goddess, she declared me as one of her own. She brought me into the world of all the supernatural, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. I mean, we're just kind of getting out this thrust upon all of us as well. And I look around the room.
Fate often does force things upon you.
Yeah.
I remember talking to Bai about this a lot, and it's hard to know that she's gone.
Yeah, it sounds like she was some mentor. Maybe the best way to honor her is to, pass on what she's taught you. Maybe you can help us. Like if we can put this to bed and figure out who killed her, maybe that'd be the best way.
So yeah, give me a that's gonna be like I'd say a empathy, and I'd say presence and empathy. Just trying to see, trying to have it open up a little bit about this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to do. Oh.
Yeah, you need at least 2 successes.
One.
Okay, with that, she's like, I thank you for your kindness, but it's gonna be hard to. It's hard for me to try to accept that she's not here anymore.
Can I interject? Are we in there right now? And
yes,
I don't want to interrupt them. Can I ask real quick out of character? Did I get the impression that Nick was trying to like coerce her by speaking? You know what I mean? Like through the social.
So empathize with her.
Yeah, like to get her to be like, "Hey, tell us so we can help." You know, and like.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah.
I'm gonna put and I'm just gonna interject myself real quick here. Then I'll step out again. But I'm gonna put my hand on Nicholas's shoulder and just kind of gently rub it. And I'm going to look at her and be like, "Young lady, Nicholas and I actually had a talk when we were driving here to your apartment. And I told him about how," I take a deep breath, "how I lost my family in Iraq. I came here to prepare for them to move here, to give them a better life. I gave up a good career, a good job. I was a doctor, a surgeon in Iraq. And I came here and I drive a taxi now. And sadly, unfortunately, I had to leave them there. But I had hoped to bring them over. But they died. They died of a common disease that I could have fixed if I was there, tuberculosis, that here in the United States is easy to detect. And I live with the guilt of what I did all the time. Yes, but I almost gave up medicine. I almost did. And I almost wallowed in my pity, driving my cab. But I realized we are all been chosen by gods, our parents, for one reason or another. And now I am trying to get my license here to practice medicine. I do not want to force you into doing anything, young lady, but telling us will help us. Not only help you, but help the world become a better place by stopping anything like this from happening again. Now I'm gonna roll whatever I need to roll to like.
Actually, yeah, I'll say, yeah, give me on the same presence, empathy roll, but only one. You only need one success because that was a very good speech.
Oh, thank you. Presence is 2. Empathy is 4. So that's 6. Should I use the pool or not, guys? I say we'll save the pool. I don't know. What do you say?
I mean, we can use like 2 extra dice from it.
Are you guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do 2, so I'll have 8 dice. Let's get a success. Oh, 1 success. Thank God. Whew. I've been rolling bad. So I got the success needed, though.
She looks up to you and she smiles like, "Thank you for that. I hope I can have your strength in the time to come." Yes, I'm sorry. What did you want to ask me about?
I motion to Nicholas and take a step back and let him handle it again.
Well, really, if you have any leads, what could go, what could have happened here? Did she have any enemies? It seems like she had a lot of people really close to her, but
No,
Oh.
no, she didn't have any enemies that I know of. Like, I mean, yeah, she and Kieran, they never saw eye to eye on a lot of things, but he would never, never hurt her.
yeah, I mean, the only one we haven't talked to yet is Jennifer, but everyone else just seemed like over the moon with her, so to speak.
Yes, Jennifer. I only heard some of the. Bai didn't let me in on a lot because she told me that what happened to Jennifer was a sad story, and that she had not had an easy life before meeting with Bai,
Yeah.
and she never told me exactly what was going on with her, but she did not have a good relationship with her patron, I guess you would say.
Is Jennifer not like a sun scion then?
I know she is a scion of some kind, but I don't know who's. I don't know if she has a parent who doesn't get along with her, or she was chosen by one. Bai said it was Jennifer's story, and that she would tell us when she felt comfortable enough to open up to us.
Mhm.
I know that Francisco wasn't making it easy on her, poor thing, because he was
Yeah.
he was always like, ever since Jennifer came into our midst, he was always trying to one up himself in front of Bai, and he even went to Egypt that time to try and try and
Impress her.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, he seemed really protective, maybe, of his position with her, and didn't like this new person joining the ranks. It seemed.
Yeah, I don't know, but he couldn't have killed her. No,
Do you know what perhaps what Bai was helping Jennifer with?
just try and get on with her life, I suppose. The few times I did talk to Jennifer, she seemed like a sad girl. I mean, like from what I gather, she hadn't really been in a good place when her god found her or whatever, and even when she met her god, life wasn't that much better with it.
Yeah, it can kind of be tough living up to expectations that others have for you. I mean, I've never met any gods either, but
So yeah, from what I get by, was trying to get her to break free of whatever whatever was holding her back, and try to get her to live life again. But I couldn't tell you what it was exactly.
So when they met, would they meet at Jennifer's place, or would she go by Bai's, or?
It would always be the buy would go to her or something. I know they would go to when they went to coffee for a lot. That was the sort of common meeting place.
Yeah, where would they go usually?
It wouldn't be just one place, so it would be always like this one chain. They always, I think, Jennifer liked their biscuits or something. I don't know.
Do I know any local coffee chains that are known for their biscuits?
Yeah, you just feel like she explains like which one it is, and it's like make up
They're
her
called
own.
The cold brew.
The cold brewery, yes. It's the local like one of the local coffee chains.
And they're all over Phoenix.
There are not that many of them. There are like several, but there's not like a big nationwide thing.
Okay, so I don't know. Maybe if she likes her biscuits so much, maybe we could chance upon her there. I kind of turn to the rest of the people in the room and say, I mean, fate's brought us together. It could bring us there. I don't know. Could you describe her, maybe?
Oh yes. She's a pale, brown-headed brown woman, brown brunette. She brown eyes. She always seemed to sunburn so easily. Poor thing.
Oh, yeah. You said brown skin.
No, brown hair. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Just her own skin is very pale, very pale.
Very pale.
Probably because she bundles herself up so much all the time, even in this heat.
Well, you know what happens when you get too close to the sun and you're not part of it.
I'm not. Which story was that? The
Icarus and Daedalus.
Oh yes, the Greek ones. They're not very nice people, are they? Those Greeks.
I met worse.
They're very fun.
Yes, she says, looking at Jesse. Yes. Do you need any help, sir? We've been to some. I helped by with some charity fund organizations. Do you need assistance?
I don't need anyone's help.
Okay.
But you know.
But if you ever do
got
need
a
help,
beer or anything.
There are some very good shelters around the place that, if you do need any help, there are places where you can find it.
I have my own place for now.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. Just let me know, please.
But if you have that
I
beer,
need to carry on with Bai's legacy.
Yes, I perhaps that is the best way to keep her memory alive, is to continue our work.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm pretty new to this. Could I maybe give you my number and maybe we can get together sometime to talk about how to continue her work?
I could try, but just to let you know, Kieran, he's well, she just just stumbles out and stutters into that. You could say she's trying to say there's some kind of relationship there, but she doesn't really want to articulate it.
Right. I'll pull up like a scrap of paper and a pen and kind of just in case you ever need to talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think we should go and speak. Let her be, my friends, and yes, let's go talk. Sorry, young lady, you have a good rest of your day, and Nate's a young good boy. Nick's a good boy, right? He's a young good man, so I'll give him a call sometime. Okay? Doesn't have temper. Doesn't have bad temper like that other guy.
No, don't worry about Kieran. He's just loud. Really, he never does anything too.
Nick is quiet and relaxing, and you talk, and he listens. Loud people don't listen.
Son, I don't think you're helping. Let's go.
Okay, we go. Thank you again, young lady. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for her time and leave.
As soon as we get outside, I'm going to turn and look at the group and be like, dead-skinned, sunburnt.
You got that too?
Yes, I got that right away. I don't know what to do here, Gary. The coffee shop, the cold brewery. Where do we find this lady?
That's a good question. Let me think about it for a second. And Quinn, I will try to use Worrying Hound to see if I can track the right coffee shop to be at.
All right. I'd say give me a cunning and occult.
Cunning and all right.
Or would you prefer? I'd say culture would be acceptable either, because either you're trying to rely on your supernatural senses, or you're trying to vague idea of where the coffee shops are. Either or.
I'll go with culture because I
Okay.
have doubts in that.
He could correlate, just in theory, where Bai lived and which one was closer. You know what I mean? And something like that.
And he did
0 successes.
We had the pool, man.
Do you have any ones in that?
I do not, but
Wait,
I do gain a +1 enhancement to the roll, apparently.
Yeah,
for the
but
knack.
that only happens if you get at least one success.
So yeah, with 0, you were like, yeah, there's like, nah, I don't know what they are. You don't know that particular coffee chain. You go to a different one. And I will say, like, you do know that you had contact with the police who could, try to locate her somehow with the police.
Oh, my fellow journalists.
Oh, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, they
Have any
give
of
you a
them called
call,
back?
and
Yes.
and one of them gives you a call, like, yeah, Gary, yeah, the girl you're looking for, yeah, I think someone like mentioned seeing someone like the all bundled up, really pale skin.
Yeah, brunette.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the hell's. Yeah, I think some guys mentioned seeing her when he was trying to tail that one celebrity or something. Paparazzi guy. I know? You have to talk to those guys.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, apparently he was following someone. He saw her on the way there or something. The only reason I remember is because it was like all bundled up in this heat. Yeah, it was at some coffee shop at da 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 da.
Thank you. I owe you a beer or 3.
All right. Yeah. What are you looking on?
I'm just working on, a profile of various Scions, just trying to
Oh, you got
track
into
down who I can talk
Scions,
to.
eh? Are you sure you want to do that? I heard like some of them like their privacy. Some of them really like their privacy.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to do this. By the way, how's your sister?
Oh, she's doing fine. The kids are doing fine and everything. How was that? And just trade off into chit chat.
Oh, I'm glad to hear she's doing so well. Yeah, maybe I should call her up. See if, you don't need to know about that. But have fun. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Click.
You got the address? Yes, you got the address. I start driving like when he gives me the address. Okay, so if we get that and we find, you can tell like I'm excited. You know what I mean? Like if we find she's the one who's the murderer, we got to call Officer Johnson, right? So you got who call Officer Johnson if we find out, right? Not now, but if we find out, who's going to be the one to call Officer Johnson?
Well, I could do with some extra scratch.
Don't. Okay, yes, you call Officer Johnson. Only if we find out and we are sure. We don't try to cause public scene. We don't want anything bad to happen to people who may witness this. So, okay, cool. I drive, and I'm just like kind of like going 10 over, just trying to like, you know what I mean, keeping my eyes open.
All
just
right,
like,
all right. All right, so yeah, you go drive up to this coffee shop and you see, like, looking through the windows, you see that there is like like it's still pretty quiet outside because most people stay inside because they don't want to be outside while the sun's not moving. So there are still few people out and about, and you see that there is one woman sitting there all bundled up, even despite the heat.
let me do talking. Yes, let me just follow my lead. Yes, you sit back like we've done for everyone else. Let me talk. Follow my lead. If I need help, I'll ask. Yes.
What should we do if she decides to bolt or doesn't want to talk?
Yeah, she bolts. We
One of us
follow.
sits by the door,
Yes, Jesse sits by door.
and one of us
I
sits
got
by
it.
the entrance to the kitchen or whatever back door may exist.
You sit by kitchen back door. Yes, and then you on lookout, Nick. All right. And if anything
I'm not
happens,
gonna
Nick.
sit by the back door. I gotta hear so I can take notes.
Okay, Nick, you sit by back door, and you take notes. And if I give signal, call Johnson. Yes, Detective Johnson. Just let me do the talking. Let me figure out triangle. If it no work, you guys can interject. Yes, agreed.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can run with that.
All right. Okay. And I like get out and I like, straighten out my shirt, have my windbreaker on, and first thing I'm gonna do when I walk in this coffee shop is I want to give her a good look over. And here's my rationale behind it. Story guide is that I want to see if she seems to be in any kind of pain, like medical, because I'm trying to do like an assessment, like my natural instinct of a doctor here, and kind of see if I feel like she might be burned in a certain area. And I know she gets
All right.
sunburned, but you know what I mean? Like, I know she's covered, but I just want to see she's wincing or her body language.
All right, yeah, she's sitting at a table and not really moving, but you could definitely see, like, if you look at it and see her face, her face looks a bit sunburned, like someone who got, like, you forgot to put suntan lotion on, like around the nose. It's very clearly you're sunburned.
And how does she look like there could be any serious injury though? Like her look on her face or anything like that? Like she's in pain or?
Well, you do notice like when she moves her arms a little bit, she does wince a little bit when her arms move, but like it's not like a serious pain, just more like a
annoyance.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go. Is she sitting at a table by herself? Is there like another
Yes.
chair there?
Yeah, it's like a booth table.
I'm gonna sit on the opposite booth then of her, and I'm just gonna like gently sit there and put my non-threatening manner, just put my hands together in front of me on the booth, and I'm just gonna look at her and be like, "Hello, Jennifer."
Do I know you?
No, you do not know me. My name is Hassan. Nice to meet you. And I like stick my hand out.
She just looks at you and is like, "What do you want?"
Hey, I'm here to talk to you about a mutual friend of ours. Bye.
And she gets up and walks away. It's like,
No.
I don't want to talk about this.
Hold on. Listen.
No, I do not want to talk about this. She gets up and leaves.
I'm here to help you. Okay, I'm gonna try to roll like a manipulation empathy roll to be like, I'm here to help you. You know what I mean? Like, just sit down. I'm your friend. I'm turning on my charm. I don't want this to go Starsky and Hutch.
Okay.
Yet.
So yes, give me a manipulation and empathy or something. Just what are you trying to do? How are you trying to get her to stay?
I'm trying to do empathy. Like, I know you're in pain. You know what I mean? I know that you don't want to talk to
Okay.
anyone, but for your own good. So that's 7 dice. How much is our pool right now? 2. Do you guys mind if I use 2 from the pool, or do you guys want to save? I don't care either way. Just let me know.
We have 3 in our pool, actually.
3. So how many do you want me to use in the pool? Or can I? Or what do you think?
Sure. I think 1 or 2 dice would be fine.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
it'd be helpful if you can get a few words in before she just starts the bolt.
Yeah. So let's do 2, and then and then one question. Bedside manner is my specialty under empathy. Would that count with this? Like, I know you're in pain. I want to help you out.
All right, I will accept that.
Okay, so what does a specialty do in the system? Does it add dice, or do I just?
Yeah, it gives you like a +1 enhancement to whatever the roll is.
Okay, so I have 3 dice in manipulation, 4 in empathy. That's 7. I'm adding 2 from our pool, which is 9. Now, how many successes do I need?
You'll need 3 because she doesn't want to talk.
I got 2 plus the 1 for the specialty or whatever, so that's 10 or 3.
All right, so with that, just like, look, I'm telling you, okay. Isn't she stops moving? It's like,
Sit down.
okay, I don't feel safe. All right, not while Francisco's out and about.
Okay. So you're saying right now that you think it's Francisco who did this? Yes.
Have you met the guy? He's like all about passion and stuff. He's violent too. He doesn't. He's not just all romance. If you get him mad, he gets mad. Like, you think Kieran? Have you? He makes Kieran look, well, not really nice, but he can be mean. He's mean.
You look like you're in pain. Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's just the sun. It doesn't agree with me all the time.
Which is odd. I find that very odd because of the company you choose to keep.
Well, yeah, but bye. She was a good thing. She made things good. Yeah.
Who is your parentage? What is your lineage? What is your parentage? Who are your? Who's the guy?
I don't want to talk about that.
Listen, young lady. I'm going to be very honest with you right now. It's not looking good. People think that you're the one who is responsible for the death of a Scion. Do you want that? Do you want that to be the reputation for you? If you think you're in general harm now, let me tell you this, young lady. Francisco tells us and authorities that it is you who took Bai's life. And I tell you what, young lady, I am leaning towards believing that.
What? How could I? It's not me.
And prove to me it is not you. Prove to me why there's dead.
How do I
tell
prove
me
this?
why. Tell me why first. Tell me why there is dead skin underneath her nails.
Dead skin. Well, who's dead skin? Why?
You're dead skin because you get sunburnt all the time. Why you cover yourself up? Why do you hide? Why do you wince in pain?
I told you the sun doesn't agree with me.
You burn your skin and the skin dies on you and falls off and flakes off, yes? Why is it all over her bedroom? Were you lovers?
No, it's not my no, it's I. No, no, no. It has to be Francisco. He's those got the Teodal. They're violent. They used to do human sacrifices all the time in the past. But I bet he sacrificed her to try to appease them or something.
But they don't shed skin wherever they go. You tell me, who is your parents?
No.
Let me tell you this, young lady. The police are outside right now. They are waiting for you. And I said, no. I said, you let me talk to her first. You let me find out proof that she's not the one who did it. Now is the time, young lady. You got to meet your judgment, or you have to tell us why Francisco did it other than accusations. Because right now, we got your skin in the room. You are being mysterious about your past.
I didn't choose him to be my god. He chose me.
Who?
The Titan Aten. And out of character, no, actually in character, all of you know that the Titans are sort of like the enemies of the gods, and that they're much more primordial forces than the gods are. And so to be like basically be like the Scion of a Titan, it'd be like saying, I was chosen to be a devil or something.
So would it be like my instinct of thinking that she was sent here by Titan to kill like the children of gods? Would that be like that'd be a natural conclusion?
Yeah,
right?
that'd be like you'd be like, oh, you must have done it because that'd be like your first instinct is like to be afraid of her or something.
I sit back for a second, like my body language shows that I'm worried. I'm like, why you do that? Why you go around the children of gods then? If you know that
I didn't choose him. He chose me.
So how she meet you? How did Biden meet you? Huh? Was that love? How could you break the heart of a woman you love? How could you take the life of a woman you love?
I didn't want to.
You didn't want to. They made you. Yes, your father made you.
I did, but
I raise my hand up like I'm like doing this while she's looking away, like the cell phone thing, like you know what I mean, signaling like call. They made you do it, huh? Did they force you to do it? They made you the one who showed you love, who took their time.
They'd murder me if I don't.
My poor girl, I know the pain. Let it out of you right now. Let it out of you.
And then as you try talking to her, then like the windows break, and as you see like two shambling like figures grab her and like sort of haul her off.
Oh, what the fuck!
And you see like they're like these like you see like they're like covered in like linen and like looks like dark dripping sticky fluid is coming between the linen, and they're just like shambling along. You see like bits of like exposed skin. It's like desiccated and dead.
Jesse, they take out that is them, and I'm like screaming and pointing, obviously as they can see it.
Yeah, Jesse sort of bursts into the room, just like, "What the hell? What's happening here? What the fuck?"
That's them. They're the ones who killed her.
Are there anything I can use as a weapon, like even like a chair or something?
Yeah, I'll say like that. There are a couple of chairs in the coffee shop that like tall metal stools. You're trying to see you can grab one of those.
Quick, Hassan, grab something you can bash him with.
I grab like just like a chair. I'm like, call the police, Nicholas. Call the police. Call Detective Johnson.
Nicholas gets a phone and starts dialing Detective Johnson. Quickly shouts the address of the restaurant where the coffee shop we're at, and leaves the phone on and rushes in there.
The figures which are they're like Egyptian mummies that were covered in like rough linen. They're like it's like they saw some of the like sticky resin, like and the footsteps they leave behind, and so they're like dragging
sticky resin.
And so they're like shuffling the Jennifer off to like towards like a park nearby.
I'm screaming at Jennifer as I'm chasing. Right,
I'm charging them. Yeah.
I'm like, Jennifer, did Ricardo do this? Did Francisco do this? Did Francisco do this? Because out of character, this motherfucker went to Egypt. He probably made a deal with the Titan dude. And he's like trying to have her killed out of some jealousy. I'm thinking. I'm just screaming while I'm chasing after. And I'm also like motioning for Gary to follow because he's probably just taking notes or whatever, like writing this down. But I'm just hoping she'll give me an answer like, yes, he helped, or you know what I mean, or whatever.
It's like you hear just like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. They made me do it.
Are they moving fast with her or what?
Yeah, they're moving at pretty speedy pace. So not like zombies slow. They're like moving like a person. Fast.
So I'm gonna run. Yeah, I'm gonna run with Jesse and start trying to bash the shot. I don't know what
Jesse's running there with the bar stool.
I'm gonna try to catch up as well.
Just screaming like a berserker.
Gary's running as best he can.
I was gonna say I should get my car, but I don't want to hit him too. But like hit them with my car, but that's too.
You get the scale advantage.
Do I really? I think I'm gonna jump in my car. You run. I get the car. And I go towards my car.
And as you, I'll say like, yeah, you run, try to catch up, but they have a head start on you, Jesse. And so like they manage to get deeper into the park, and you see like more dead figures come out from between the trees, and you see look past them, and you see like there's like something shiny that's moving back behind in the trees.
Okay, so can I use my knack for a second time? This time, hopefully, actually activating it.
All right, so yeah, what is your knack?
Yeah, it's what's it called? Keen-eyed predator.
Okay, yeah. I'd say give me a what would it be? Just trying to notice something. Cunning, I guess, and
survival, maybe.
I'd say survival.
Okay. So 5 dice.
I would say use the last one we have in our pool, man, if you want to. I don't know if the guys agree. I'm cool with it.
I know. It's honestly just okay. What do you guys think? Everyone okay with it?
I'm good with it.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
Here goes nothing. 1 success, which does mean that I managed to activate it, and I have 1 question which I can ask our story guide. And I shall ask, where is the safest way in? So what's the safest way I can get to her?
So yeah, you'd have to like sort of navigate. You'd have to like sort of go all the way. You have to try to go around the thing, because you see like all the mummies are sort of like preventing like a forward, like they're focusing their effort like trying to block off this one section of the park. And you can see like there's like trying to go around it to try and see, and like a way around between the ring.
So I'll try to keep up. I'll probably won't be able to catch up, but I'll try to at least keep them in my sight. So at least, know where they're taking her or what's happening.
Can the rest of us pile into the car with Hassan?
Oh, I like that idea. Like everyone get in the car while we see Jesse running, and we're just like taking off in my cab. Are you cool with that, Gary?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll hop in the cab.
Fuck yeah! So I'm like blaring. I turn up. Hopefully some badass rock and roll going. I'm just like, I'm like just like hitting the pedal, and I'm just like going fucking balls to the wall because I feel connected with these guys now. These are my brothers, So like I'm like,
so you just try ram the.
Dude, I'm gonna start hitting these motherfuckers because I know that like. You know what I mean? I'm trying to clear a path and hopefully distract them because I think I see Jesse running around the side, so I want to like cause some.
All right, yeah. I'd say give me a some kind of like I'd say like dexterity and what else? Pilot. I like that to try and see if try to keep the car moving around and like using it as sort of like a what's the word, like a battering ram against some mummies.
So I have dexterity 5. I do not have pilot, which is crazy because I'm a cab.
Do you have like drive or something?
No drive or anything like that. I have close combat, which is like
not really. You didn't train to use car food, did you?
Dexterity. I just have dexterity, so I'll roll that. How many successes do I need?
I'll say 2 successes, just because. Yeah,
remember that there's a skill bonus for using a car. Let me just
Oh, is there?
Because it's
Find
like it's like a big bulky thing, so it's
Yeah.
harder to dodge that
And,
than if you just try to
it's-
punch them.
Here we go. Scale. So there's two types of scale: narrative and dramatic, which is great and all, but I'm just trying to find the table here. There we go. So, outrunning a car on a highway. No. So let's say, it'd probably be like scale 2.
All right, so that's 7 dice.
Yeah, which gives you an enhancement of +4.
Oh shit! So that's 9 dice.
It's basically like the bigger you want to bring the big guns to a fight if you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 9 dice. Watch, I'm only gonna get 1 success, seeing that's all I ever get.
Oh, you don't roll the extra dice. If you get a success, you get 4
Oh
extra.
shit! Okay, I gotta re-roll then. Ignore my 0 successes, so I didn't get it. So I'm like, I hit one and it gets stuck under the wheel well, and I can't go forward. You know what I mean? I was like, I got 0 successes.
So you hit one and you like the stick the resin that gets like gums up your wheels. So
God
it's
damn
like,
it! God damn it! Damn it! And I'm like, just looking. I'm like, fuck it. I got close combat. 2. I got a Meg flashlight or a crowbar. I think I got a crowbar for like fending off fucking people trying to rob me. I just grabbed my crowbar, open the door, and I'm thinking about the Iraq war where I was a fucking young man, and I just like jump out of that motherfucker. And I'm
okay.
like, starting to
So
go down.
you come out swinging. What are the other two doing?
I'm gonna follow suit. If he has like another like crowbar or like a
He has like a big flashlight or something.
or like a tire iron or something, I'm probably gonna grab something like that.
Yeah, I got a flashlight, also a big Meg light, and I got
Yeah.
a baseball bat. Conveniently.
Gary's just gonna run out with his notepad and his pen.
Don't look at the note taker. Don't look at the note taker. Just fight. Just fight. Don't look at the note taker.
Chronicler.
Yeah.
Homies, resin, wheel stuck, crazy Arab.
I see this like Bruce Willis scene where he's like picking up the tire iron, setting it down, picking up the flashlight, setting it down, and finally deciding on the baseball bat.
There you go. Awesome. I got the crowbar. So yeah, I'm going out swinging, and yeah, we got to get this person.
You have a mummy on each of you coming at you. What do you guys do?
I'm just swinging at its head to knock its head off, because in the movies that's what works with zombies. So I'm just like, actually, I got an occult roll. I got occult. Can I do an occult roll to see if I know of any like advantage that we could use while battling these?
All right. Give me a intellect and occult roll to see if you have anything that, because you are from like a nearby region. You might have heard some stories about Egyptian mummies.
All right, so that's 5 dice. So how many successes do I need?
Let's say, how many successes did you get?
I haven't gotten it yet, so let me roll it here. Sorry.
2 is I would say,
3 successes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you have 2. You needed 2, and you have an extra bonus one. How do you want to use that bonus?
So can I say that if I use so there's 2 options: give it to someone else or use it for this roll, right? Those are the 2 options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, what you can do is what's called a stunt.
Mhm.
So you'll use that extra success and do something that will help another player or just set him up. So let's say you get this idea, let's start burning them, whatever, and you toss a bunch of matches to
Okay, I
Nick or
gotcha.
whatever.
Okay, so I'm going to use it for Nick whenever I find out. So I'm going to just use 2 of the successes to find out some, and then when I find it out, I'm going to toss my extra one to Nick. So when we start doing shit, you know what I mean? He can be successful.
All right, so yeah, and you know that these are like Egyptian mummies, so like the whole thing is that they've been dried out and everything, so they are brittle.
Fire, my friend, fire! Fuck this other shit, and I like throw the crowbar on the. You know what I mean? I just like almost throw the crowbar. Then I reach in my pocket, which I conveniently seem to have a lighter because I like to smoke cigarettes. That's what my character background says. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I like light my Zippo, and I just kind of like, you know what I mean? Put it on the chest, still holding on to it while it catches fire, and then I toss the Zippo to.
I'll say that. Yeah, you managed to do that. Without any, I'll make you roll for this. That just sounds too awesome. You're like, you managed to like light it on fire and like starts spazzing around and it goes up like that because it's very, very dry. And so yeah, you toss the lighter over to who you toss the lighter to?
Nick.
Okay, Nick, give me a dexterity and I'd say something to. I would say to catch it to make sure you don't drop it.
Athletics.
Athletics, yeah. Give me a dexterity athletics because what Hassan did was pretty awesome. You have to make sure to try to do something.
4 successes there.
Oh yeah,
Rider.
you catch it and you just like you just like catch it with your bare, just not even looking at it.
Yeah. So, how many successes did I need to do that?
That was, I would say, just 2 for that. So you get 2 extra bonus.
Can I use like one of the extra bonuses to like light them and then do like a flourish with the baseball bat to get like a flaming bit of like mummy wrapping on, so I have like a flaming thing at the end of my bat?
Yes, I will accept that. That
Alright.
yeah, I'll say like you imagine like a loose roll
Yeah.
and just like make a torch out of it.
All right. So then, I guess we got 2 flaming mummies.
Yeah, and then a third one is trying to attack you, Gary.
I'm just gonna try to run away from it while
Okay.
pursuing Jennifer.
So yeah, you're just gonna try and run away.
Yes.
Give me a dexterity athletics to see if you can outrun it, because there's one in your immediate position, but there's like 3 more, and actually I think four more mummies you can see on the immediate area trying to come get you.
This will be funny. 0 successes, but no ones.
All right, so with 0 says you don't manage to get away from it, but you manage to keep ahead of it. Like
Okay.
it's still right on your tail. But yeah, you manage to like get away so that you're no longer surrounded, but it's still right by you. So even if you do get in a fight, it'll just deal with the one.
Okay.
Because if you had botched, then you would have been surrounded.
Do I have time to say something to Nick while this is going on?
Yeah.
Nick, go help Gary. Go help Gary.
Nick will take off after Gary.
All right, so yeah, you go off after that, and then we're gonna go to Jesse real quick.
Right. So how's it going?
So yeah, you're circling around. You see like there's a fight going on with the other guys and the mummies. Then you look around and you see like the glinting thing off in the distance. What do you do?
Great.
You're circling
So,
around.
Yeah, definitely trying to. Let's see what this glinting thing is.
Trying to get closer into the park?
Right.
All right, so I'll say I'll have to make you roll for this. As you get closer, you see like it's a statue. Looks like it made out of bronze, and you can definitely tell it's like some kind of like some Egyptian style to it. Looks like it has like you've seen like pictures like like that a sun disk thing the Egyptians use, like sort of like a
right.
big circle with like 2 on its back.
Oh, okay.
And you see it moving around.
Oh shit. That's yeah. I'll try to avoid it, I guess.
You just sort of like you see it sort of like hang back in the like among some trees and some bushes.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, as you look, you see like the two mummies who grabbed Jennifer and like sort of put her in front of the statue's feet, and she just looks at it. And she's like, you see her like saying something, but you're too far to make out what she's saying exactly.
I'll try to get closer then. Still just trying to slowly but surely, creep up.
All right, so yeah, I won't let me roll for that yet.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. Yeah, no. Give me give me a dexterity and subterfuge.
Okay.
Try and see if they don't make too much noise or too obvious in your approach.
How many dice successes do I need?
I'll say 2 for now.
I have to, so it did manage to creep up.
Yeah, and if you try to get closer, it will require more successes.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
All right, so yeah, you get closer and you sneak up, and she's like, I didn't want to. Okay, I'll do it. And so we cut back to Hassan and all the rest. So yeah, the mummies you two set on fire have like crumbled to the ground, but there's still like 4 more out there with you.
I charged to the one that's sort of trying to surround Gary.
Oh yes, one of those 3. So yeah, what do you do? Do you just attack it with your
Yeah, I had the flaming thing on the end. I'm just gonna go and try to club it in the back while it's focused on Gary.
So yeah, give me just a might and a close combat just to see if you can hit it.
Yeah. That'd be 3 successes, Ghost Rider.
Oh, woo!
Not sure
I
if
would
I
say
get
that-
enhancement for the weapon or the flame, but
I would say you get enhancement for that, just because that looks that's too cool.
leave my friend alone.
So yeah, you get some bonus. How do you spend that stunt? Because you just describe how you hit it first, because it's not just how do you break it in half, or what do you do?
So it's kind of closing in on Gary, and I'm just running up behind it. I smack it like on its back and the shoulder, and it kind of just buckles and starts on fire. And then I want to use my like enhancement to give Gary the extra time he needed to get away and continue to pursue Jennifer.
So yeah, you hit it, and it it buckles. You hit it so hard it like breaks in half. It's like you hear like a snap as like its spine just like folds over on itself, and it's like it catches on fire. And it's like a ah! And there's like 3 more left, and they all like see like they turn towards you and they focus in on you.
Not today, motherfucker. And I like I like motion to get the Zippo back from Nick, like him to toss it back to me.
I check it back over.
All right, give me I'd say a dexterity and an athletics to catch it, Hassan.
So I don't have athletics, so I'll just have dexterity, which is 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that with 1 success.
I'd say that's enough. Yeah, you almost like it almost slips out of your fingers, but you managed to grab it. But you won't be able to like you see like the flame has gone out, so you have to relight it soon.
Okay, so yeah, that's what my goal overall is, to relight it, light one of the motherfuckers on fire, and then take my tire or crowbar and try to do what
Okay.
what he did. You know what I mean?
All right. So yeah, then you try to do that. So then, Gary, you're free from your pursuer. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna keep tracking down Jennifer, except I'm gonna start using Worrying Hound to make sure I don't lose where she is.
All right. So yeah, I'd say give me a cunning and survival if you have it to help you with that.
All right. 1 success.
All right.
And
With
then
1
with-
success, I'll say
I
that.
get +1 enhancement with Worrying Hound.
Oh yeah.
I'm plus
Nice.
1 from my previous thing.
Oh yeah. So yeah, with all those bonuses, you do manage to get it. Because like for a moment there, you think like, oh, we're for a second there you think you're about to lose it, but then like you get the trail again. And as you watch Jesse, you see like Jennifer get up and look back towards the fight, and you see her raise her arms and start chanting something in like Egyptian. And as you're watching and looking, you hear like a car come up and rolling in. You hear like a car approach high speed, and from the other side of the park, you see like there's this you see like a car. Like, it looks like a dream driven by Francisco. It comes in and like it hits the back of the statue. It just rams right into it.
I did not expect that. I was just said motherfucker to myself, and then I like, huh?
So you can't don't see this. You hear like a big crash in the distance.
I was out of character, my motherfucker.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
yeah. He might be on the same side as us, guys. That's what I'm like saying. Like I thought he'd set this up, but he might be trying to stop.
So I see this up close then?
No, you were like you're just off on the
yeah.
you can see this, but like that's like across the clearing in the park.
Okay.
You're like right behind a tree, seeing this. All right, and so then you see that, and you see like get out. You see Francisco and Kieran get out of the car. Both of them have like weapons in their hands. And you see like Francisco has what looks like a club, like little bits of like jagged glass in it, and you see Kieran looks what looks like an axe of some kind.
I feel inadequate.
So yeah, you see them like they like take their weapons against the statue, and then we're gonna cut back to Hassan and all the rest. There's like 3 more mummies left. What do you guys do?
So I'm trying to do like light one on fire, take my crowbar at the same time.
I'd say dexterity and close combat. Just trying to see if you can do that.
Okay, so I have that's total 7 dice. And then how many successes do I need? And do I get any of those what are they called, modifiers or whatever afterwards?
Enhancements.
Enhancements, yeah.
I'll say you won't have any enhancements for this one, just because you're trying to copy like.
Okay, so 3 successes.
Okay, yeah, that's enough though. You have, you manage to like you light it on fire and then you spear it and like get enough of the linen to make a crude torch out of it.
So do I have how many successes I need? 2 or 1?
2.
Okay, so I'm going to toss my other success to to Nick and just be like, "Let's go, like, I'm going to say something like, lock and roll, let's do this."
So Nick.
Nick's gonna smile at that, and noticing that the action is starting to get further away from him, he's gonna take that baseball bat and try to smash the kneecaps of some of the remaining mummies just to kind of cripple them so he can move on.
All right, so I'd say give me a might and close combat roll to see if you can just cripple it, because the last couple of ones are a bit tougher.
Yeah, that's a negative there.
You did get one from me. You did get one from me.
So that's an enhancement though, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah. Is it an enhancement if I give him
Yeah,
one?
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So then I have 0 success. He must have had like a amputated leg when he was mummified or something.
So you hit it, and it's like, this one's made of tougher stuff. It doesn't crumble.
It's like these are stronger.
You got to run towards the group. Run towards the group as we fight. Something's going on over there. That noise.
So I guess looking around, we're noticing the noise and the commotion. Nick's going to say like these guys, they might be tougher, but if we can lead them over there, maybe either the other guys will jump in and get them, or maybe we can at least outrun them. So Nick's going to take off.
Yeah, I'm going to start running too after him. I mean, we took out 2. There's only 2 left. You know what I mean? So.
All right, so yeah, I'll say, Gary, you manage to catch up to Jesse as both of you watch as the 2 Scions, dismantle the bronze statue, and then they turn their attention to Jennifer, and so they see that they approach her with weapons raised, and they're like, this is for buy. What do you do?
Wait, some big misunderstanding. Oh well, not completely, but a medium misunderstanding.
What the hell are you stopping us for? She killed Bai.
She
She
did?
may not have had a choice.
That, what he said.
Let's just calm down. Let's try to talk to her, see what she knows, and see where we can go from there, okay?
No, we are not talking. She killed Bai. This is Kieran saying that he walks up.
But there's something bigger at play. Let's try to find out what that is. Can I use
we just took. That is the thing. We just took down the bigger thing at play. What the hell are you 2 doing over there? Jerking each other off?
Look, we don't have all the facts. Let's talk to her. I'm going to use Aura of Greatness and Persuasion to try to calm them the hell down.
So as you try, give me a roll.
All right, let's see here.
Give me I'd say presence and persuasion. Try and get Kieran to calm down.
We have 2 dice in our momentum pool, so why don't you go ahead and use that?
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
second that. Yes, use the 2 dice. Yeah, we all 3 voted. I'm so excited.
3 successes.
Nice.
Plus another 2 for Aura of Greatness.
So yeah, with that, I would say you would needed at least a 4 to calm him down because his blood is boiling and the person who killed Bai is right there. So yeah, you have an extra success for this. So yeah, he's just like, all right, just what do you want?
Talk to her. Find out all the facts. See where it came from and where it's going.
Right, so basically what it comes down to is that her father, I think, used her against, Amari because she's, her father, he's this Titan guy.
As you see Kieran, he's like, oh, that would explain a lot. And so you see, he's listening, but as you talk, all of you feel like this, sort of this wave of weakness come over your body, and you hear as you look over at Jennifer, she's still chanting this thing in Egyptian, and you just feel like the strength goes out of your limbs and everything.
Maybe we should
better
knock
shut her up.
And then as you see Francisco take his club and just take a swing at her. And I'll say you can try and stop him if you give me let's say a might and either athletics or close combat to try and stop him.
What Jesse will do is he'll actually run in front of the club. He'll take the hit.
All right, yeah. This is now what she's doing is she's cursing you guys, and so you'll need to basically whatever the difficulty is, I'll say it's a 3, because you're a bit of a ways away, and also have another 2 levels of complication. So if you do succeed, there's something bad will happen.
Okay.
No
So
pressure.
what's the roll?
I'd say I accept might and either dexterity. I mean, not just either,
Would you
either
accept
athletics
stamina?
or I will accept stamina. Yes.
Stamina, athletics.
Either
Okay.
might or stamina, and then either athletics or close combat to try to just you'll
Okay.
probably move yourself in the way.
That gives me 9 dice.
Does that pick help? Does the pick help? The +2 to help protect her?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Yeah, plus +1 from since Gary got extra.
I'll say
success
yes.
there.
In this case, the talisman does help.
Yes. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, so I have 4 successes now, +2 from the success. So I have like 7 successes. So I buy
Alright,
off the
so yeah.
complication, and
So now you have 2
yeah.
enhancements. Yeah, I have 2 additions left over.
Can you use the extra to stop her chanting too at the same time? Like jump in
Yes,
front
I will
of her?
say I'll accept that if you use or spend your enhancements. You can't just use one point; you have to use both
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
All right. So with all the points, you manage to bodily tackle her out of the way of the club and just knock her out, and she's just on the ground.
Did he wind her?
I'll say, yeah, she's just she can't breathe because all the wind was knocked out of her.
Did the zombie stop? Are they still chasing after Nick and I as we're running like madmen?
Yeah, and by that point, as you knocked over, you see the 2 sort of and they crumble to the ground.
Are there cops? Do I hear cop sirens or anything? Because I'm like,
in the distance we hear some coming closer.
Yeah, my phone's been on this entire time. So
Of course they're coming right now when it's all over.
good job. Stop her. No more violence, please. No more violence. No more violence. She needs help. Let the law handle it.
Well,
no more violence.
I'm gonna quickly
we need
wipe
to
that.
know answers.
Yeah, because I think that you and Hassan and Nick, that you're a bit too far to see what's going on with all the rest. So yeah, you just know that the mummy's collapsed.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just kind of trot up and try to catch up.
So yeah, because as currently as Jesse is sort of shielding Jennifer with his body, and Francisco is standing over there with the club in his hands.
Don't do it.
Stop. No more violence. No, I scream, no more violence. The police are here, Francisco. Stop.
They won't be able to hold her. She's a Titan spawn.
Listen, stop, Francisco. Calm down. Would she want you to do this? Huh? Would Amela want you? Would your lover want you to do this? Would she?
You see him; he sort of hesitates, and he seems fiddling with the club in his hands. He's like, "Damn it! No, we need to do something about her."
And we will. We'll let the authorities do it and handle it. But I got to check her. I'm going to check her right now. And I just go and I kind of make sure she's can breathe and all that stuff. And
yeah, you can see the sun is giving her sunburn. Even as you look, you can see the sun sort of her skin turning red under the sun. Which you can notice it's actually starting to move a little bit now. It's very slow, but it's moving very slightly.
I'll step in the way so my shadow is casting over her.
All right.
It is okay. It is okay. We will help you. We'll help you. It's okay.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
We know. We'll help you. It's okay. I just keep saying that as I wait for the cops to show up.
So yeah, the cops show up and they take her away and yeah, well, it'll take some doing, but we do have some places for people like her to try and see what's going on.
Right. What about that payment we heard all about?
What? Well, fine. Yes. I'll.
I can pay my rent for another month.
Yeah. And my card damage, you cover card damage? Yes. Card damage, yeah.
What? Oh.
Line of duty. Help.
All right. Yes.
All right. Awesome. Rock and roll.
Yeah. I lost my favorite pen.
That's not funny. You just see her like stare you in the eyes like, that's not funny.
Yes, Officer Johnson. So we've dealt with a lot today. We like to laugh. Calm down, relax. We're done. We got the murder. Yes.
You did, yes.
Okay, then maybe we can work in the future together. My friends and I and you work together.
That's maybe if signs point, I'm not gonna try and keep the gods out of this. The only idiots try to do that.
I'll look
Okay.
up at the sun and see what the sun's doing. While
Yeah,
she's...
it definitely seems like the sun is like moving. No, looks like it's like it's like it's like in the afternoon. It's like the sun is where it should be in the afternoon.
So it caught up.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to quickly catch Officer Johnson's eye and mention that perhaps it might be a good idea to send like a counselor over to Hikaru's apartment. She seems like she's been through a lot.
Oh yeah. Fusion knows that we have someone online for this. But I don't know if they'll be able to handle a Scion of this with their issues, but whatever. Yeah.
There's bound to be Scions that specialize in this sort of thing.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. We'll get in touch with someone. It's well, as much as I am surprised to say it, good job. You did it. Things could have gone a lot worse than they did.
Thank you.
Did you expect anything else?
And she just looks at you and is like, and she just walks away from that.
But wait, I need to ride back to my car.
And she's gone. And as you see Kieran, he walks up, is like, he's looking around, it's like, well, fuck. I thought for sure whoever you guys were with would come down and recognize you for that. I mean, that was something.
What are you talking about?
Well, either you're just people, and well, good luck to you if that is, or you got some stingy gods up there that are hard to impress.
I'd rather have them tell me when I earn it.
Well, if that's what gets you done, thank you for helping me be the better man at the end.
No problem. Thank you.
And you see Francisco, he just sort of like he's standing by his car, sort of just like you see he's not pleased by this whole ordeal. And he just sort of like Kieran goes back to him, and they both get in the car and they just sort of like drive off.
That one's gonna be trouble. Watch. I've got the feeling we're gonna run into him again. Hopefully they got protection for Jennifer. I got a feeling he's not going to accept how things happen.
All right, so yeah, all of you sort of head off your separate ways, and I'll end on this note. So yeah, you, Chris, are doing your taxi route, doing your taxi thing. When the old man, who always gets a lot of money, he was just like, "Hey, Hassan, nice to meet you again. Just take me on a drive. I got some thinking to do."
Yes, rock and roll as normal.
Sure, go right ahead. Like me some rock and roll.
All right. And I just turn it as I start whistling along to some...
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the story about Balder and the mistletoe?
I don't think you have.
Yeah, so basically the story goes is that Balder, the god, his mother basically went around to all the objects in the world saying, "I want you to say that you will not harm my boy." And everything did, from the sea to the storms to the rocks, all agreed except mistletoe. And so one day, the gods were having a big whole laugh about, throwing things at Balder or shooting arrows, throwing weapons at him, how they would just bounce off his skin. Nothing hurt him. But then one day, Loki comes along and sees this and is like, huh, what would we do if we actually did something that could hurt him? So he comes along, he gets an arrow made out of mistletoe. And he hands it off to Balder's blind brother. He says, "Go right ahead, see if you can hit him with that. See if that'll hurt him." So then, in the story goes that the blind archer hit Balder and killed him. Now that caused a lot of bad blood between all the parties involved. But see, here's the thing: who do you think is to blame? The archer who shot the arrow, or Loki in that story?
That is a very hard question, but All Loki did was have a theory. He didn't shoot the arrow.
But yeah, he did. He put the object in play that caused the death.
Hmm. Does every man who makes gun responsible for every death that gun does? Is man who makes car responsible for every vehicle death that happens? No.
And that's an interesting way to think about it. All right, that's very, very interesting, and we'll call it there.
Awesome. I had fun.
Yay!
Yay, that was good, man. And it, like the timing worked out. So, one thing that we were going to do, since Onyx Path Publishing was nice enough to let us test out this game, is kind of do like a quick after action review just off the top of our heads about kind of like things that we liked and what, you know what I mean, about it, and just our initial thoughts or whatever. So, let's have the story guide go first. Quinn, as a story guide for this, what are your initial thoughts of this about Scion Second Edition?
I really like the momentum that this not to make a pun because that's one of the rules, is that it really gives you the sense of momentum going on. It's like once you get the ball rolling, even when the players like fail and like make stuff, there's always like a catch up mechanic in it. That's like keep the story going, even if it's just even if you say like, oh, like you do this, but there's this, you get this complication, or you don't manage to do it, but here's something else.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think you're right. I definitely noticed that. I know you said before we even started playing that you could see yourself running a campaign of this, and you seem very comfortable in doing it. So that's really awesome. What about you, Slavic? What do you think is one takeaway that you had from the game?
Well, at first I thought the system would be a bit clunky, but I think it was actually pretty easy to use. Just the roles, the enhancements, and the complications. It all fits in quite nicely. Especially even stuff like scale. It's all goes out of this basic stuff that you need successes, and then you sort of modify stuff through those successes. And I found it strangely elegant.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know you had some.
And I would totally replace willpower and vampire with momentum because, I just would.
That's cool that you had, because at first you're kind of skeptical, but then because you're kind of like one of the rules lawyers of our group, and you end up liking it, which is awesome, man. That's cool. What about you, Mr. Craig? What are your thoughts?
One thing that I really liked about it was you had more than one path and more than one set of things that helped guided your character's development. Me in particular, like my whole pantheon path wasn't a huge part of my character, but my role, the mall rat, basically, I kind of took it off charismatic leader, really helped shape like what his skills were and how he would react to things. And I felt that a lot easier time to develop my character, having multiple sort of like origin stories to go from.
Yeah, that's definitely something I dug too, definitely. And what about you, Mitch? What's something that your thoughts?
Excuse me. I really liked how the system appears to help promote the flow of the story, regardless of whether the characters succeed or fail in their roles. And as in terms of scale, humans with knacks, that seemed to mesh very nicely as well. There was no obvious overpowered, no obvious underpowered bits. So I really appreciated the flow of things, going back to what I originally said, because I like to repeat myself on occasion.
And for me, one thing that I really dug was how it built like a team outlook on goals. So like, even though you have different characters, you could I really love the aspect of like, oh, you can take a couple of our pool here, momentum pool, and like everyone has to agree on it. And I really felt it was like team oriented, but you could also, like with what Craig said, you could keep your individuality of your character and still be an individual, but still have this really cool team dynamic. So I dug it a lot. I think we overall, I mean, we haven't talked, but I could guess that we all overall enjoyed a lot of smiles, and we seemed really into it. So good job, Quinn. Thank you again for doing this. For those of you who listen to this, who are interested in pre-ordering Scion Second Edition, you can find a link in the podcast description or in the YouTube video description. There's a link to where you can pre-order it right now. If you have any questions about Scion Second Edition, you can always reach out to us, or you can reach out to Onyx Path Publishing on one of their many social media accounts, and I'm sure they can go ahead and give you a question. So thank you again, everyone, for checking us out, and thank you again for Onyx Path Publishing for giving us the opportunity to run this. And we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, hello again, folks. I'd like to tell you about the Facebook group we run called White Wolf and Onyx Path RPGs, Gameplay and Media. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded? One that won't be drowned out by random posts and discussions, so that your media could get the attention you deserve. The group is specifically run with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. The group is already immense and continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there.